Hey everybody, how are you tonight? Oh my God. So as promised, I said I would try to do this once a month, and I'm going to try to do it the first of every month so that when you guys, every month, when you come on here on the first, I'm going to give you that motivation you need, that excitement you need to start your month off and the journey of success off the top. So I'm going to try to get on here every month, the first of the month, and do this. And it's going to be very repetitive. So what you might want to do is, if you like this and you think it's valuable, you're going to add your people as you start to build your organization, as you start to build your teams, as you start to sign people up that you think would really, really benefit from this. You're going to add them to this group, and you're going to add them to this video because you want them to watch it. Because, like, hello, it's so hard sometimes to explain how amazing and how lucrative this could be if it's done properly and if you understand the background and why you're doing it. So I'm just going to double check and make sure that I am in the share group, which I believe I am, but I'm still going to double check. Yeah, I am. Okay, awesome. And what I might do is invite some folks in just so that they know I'm here. Get some peeps in here that I think really should be listening to this. Alrighty. All right. Just a few people that I think would really, really benefit from this. All right. So we're adding some people in. Hey, Lisa. So before we get started, who else is on? Francine is on. Hi, my love. I always grab an oil before I start. So, and I went on Pinterest just to look it up, just to give you some facts about this oil. So because we're doing business class tonight, I think it's important to understand that we need some finance. I happen to love the way this smells, like really, really love it. Hi, hello. I really love the way finance smells. Oh my God. And so if you have this oil, grab it. If you don't have finance, grab something that speaks about success, business, growing. So whatever it is, get an oil. Magnify your purpose. Believe. Higher unity. Any one of those. Any oil. Frankincense. So a little bit about finance real quick. It has frankincense in here. It has orange. It has ocotea. It has gathering blend. It has clarity in there. It has humility, balsam fir, royal Hawaiian sandalwood, and citron right now. Don't know why it's ringing. All right. So lots of amazing oils in finance. So I'm going to get started because I don't want to waste a lot of time. Francine, you have actually been to this class. I think it's the only class you actually came to my house, right? Like, oh, and the bingo. But you've been to my business class. Valor's good too. So we're going to go over some things. I'm going to try to talk quick and kind of talk about why we want to do a business with Young Living, why doing this type of business can be successful, and what is the potentials, and how it measures up with any other kind of business. So it's really good to understand that a little bit, right? So I'm going to flip this around, and if you saw what this looks like, I have my laptop on a box. It's a mess, right? I am not, I don't invest a whole lot of money in a whole lot of stuff. Not yet. I'm not ready for it, although I should, but I don't. All right. All right, so you can see that's my laptop, and we're going to start really going over this, and hopefully people will jump on. Feel free to ask questions. If I don't answer the questions now, I'll certainly answer them after the presentation. All right, so building your dream life, how average people can create extraordinary wealth. All right, do you believe you're worthy of success? Have you ever wondered what it would be like to take the chance to actually pursue and live your dream? Do your goals sometimes seem too far away or untouchable to even get excited about them anymore? You don't know how to do it. Let's talk real talk. It's my mission to bring some hope where you have lost some. So guys, I don't know where you are in your financial status. I don't know if you are already building a business in Young Living and you're in this group and just want to help other people learn. If you're just starting out and you're wondering if it's worth your time and energy. If you're someone who is not doing the business at all and only is using the oils, and you're not really sure if this is something you would even consider doing. Well, let me tell you a little bit about it, and then you can make your own decision, right? Because that's what we're here to do. I give you the information, and you make the decision at the end of the day. Okay, so who will benefit? Who will benefit? Young families in their 20s, their 30s, and their 40s who are looking for a lifetime of wellness and abundance. People who need extra money in their retirement. Parents who want to leave a legacy to their kids. Parents who would like to empower their children in their wellness and financial health. People looking for wellness and vitality. People looking for a community of like-minded individuals. Just like and share. Those who have lost their jobs and do not want to be dependent on other people, including a new boss, for financial health. People who are looking to replace their income, increase their wealth, design an epic life. So I just want to flip this around and just know that everything that I said on that list, right? One of those things might be exactly speaks to you. Maybe none speak to you. When I first started Young Living, none of that was important to me. I needed to make extra money because I had something in particular I needed to do, someone I needed to help, and I wanted to figure out how I could do it because I needed the extra cash. Today, I know I want to retire early. I need to bridge that gap. So for me, it's really important to not have to commute into Manhattan every single day. It's important for me not to have to worry about how I'm going to pay the bills if I retire early because I'm going to be on a fixed income. So this is my why. I want you to think about why would you consider doing a network marketing business and what the benefits are, and think about how the money would help you. Remember, you're not looking to become a bazillionaire. You're just looking, how would that extra cash really help you? Okay? All righty. Let's go to the next one. Breaking molds and creating an epic life. All right. 2 questions. I want you to think about this. There's 2 questions. What are 5 things you would do, have, or become if money was no object? Write it down. Leave comments. I'd love to see the comments. So tell me in your comments, what are 5 things you would do, have, or become if money was no object? What if your yearly income became your monthly income? Guys, think about it. What if your yearly income became your monthly income? Dawn's on here right now. Dawn and I, actually, Dawn came over last week or Friday. And we had this conversation, and I was telling her how much a Crown Diamond makes and a Royal Crown Diamond makes monthly. I think she almost passed out. Right, Dawn? And so that would be your yearly income becoming your monthly income. All right. So here are some things that we would like to do with extra money. One would be eliminate debt. How many of you have college loans? How many of you are struggling with college loans? My daughter and her husband have college loans. And although I helped my daughter a lot, she still has college loans. It's ridiculous. To eliminate debt would be amazing. How about continued education? Is there something that you're passionate about, but you can't finish and getting your degree because financially it can't work because you have to work in order to survive. And you can't just go back to school full time. Purchase a luxury item. Maybe you have this dream car you're dying to get, or maybe you want to have that beautiful mansion or a bigger house. It doesn't have to be a mansion. Maybe you just want a bigger house. You want more rooms for the kids. You want a basement that the kids can hang out in, a yard with a built-in pool, whatever it is. Maybe you just want to travel more. I love to travel. Traveling is so much fun, but you need money to travel. Maybe you are a philanthropist. Maybe you are the type of person that you just want to make money because there's so many people out there that could use your help. Financially, it would make so much sense. You want to just give back. Okay. And versus or life. It's so important for you to think about this. Do you have an and versus an or life? Okay. 2 ways for the average person to get their dream life? So Francine says yes, eliminate debt, house paid in full, love education, yes, travel, able to help others, donate. Donna says retire now, pay off her mortgage, pay her daughter's college loans, travel, my bucket list. Yep, just to name a few. Okay, 2 ways for the average person to get their dream life. So it's one way would be your own boss. So how many people start businesses because they want to be their own boss? They don't want to be tied up to a 9-to-5 job. They don't want to have to ask their boss for vacation time, sick time. They don't want to have to be locked in to somebody allowing them when they could go home, when they could take time off, when they could do whatever they need to do. It sucks, right? How many of you do I know, give me a hearts, likes, whether it's now or on the replay, that agree. Having to answer to the man can sometimes be quite frustrating because you're not able to do or have the liberty to do what you want when you want. So being your own boss would be nice. And of course, leverage. Leveraging is a great way for an average person to get their dream life. Real estate agent versus real estate agent versus real estate broker. Okay, so what is the agent? The agent is the one that owns the broker has the leverage, right? So the agent is actually out there selling. Okay, so maybe the broker has 3, 4, 5 real estate agencies, and these agents are all going out and selling houses. Who's making more money, the agent or the broker? Of course the broker is, because the broker is leveraging the business by having more than one real estate agency or real estate agents doing the business. So it's important to know when you're doing a Young Living business, you will always be the broker. You always have people under you that are building, that are leveraging your income. All right, so which one offers the best leverage for the average person? Well, do you think it's traditional retail storefront, lots of private inventory like Macy's and Target, online retail, auction sites, department stores, private company like Kohl's? How about investments like real estate, commodities, stock market, franchises, storefronts, service, networked, medical, commercial, residential, financial? Time and freedom is still impacted in every single one of these things. Every single one of these things. I actually met someone, I'll tell you quick, I'll flip this around. So, I met someone who obviously had enough money. On my last vacation, we went on a cruise and we were in the jacuzzi. We met a husband and wife who literally went from one cruise to the next cruise. They were just traveling everywhere. And I said, what do you do for a living? And they both had like 9-to-5 jobs, and they got rid of their jobs, and they ended up buying a franchise of some ice cream parlor. And they ended up having several ice cream parlors, and they had all these people working for them, and they finally are unloading them all. And although they did leverage money and they were making a lot of money, they had to sacrifice their time. They had to be at that ice cream parlor every day. They had to manage all these people that were working at the ice cream parlor. So although it was successful and it was a great finance and a great investment, they had to give up a lot of their time to babysit the stores. So think about that when you talk about, and the money that you need, the capital to buy a franchise is off the hook. Like, you literally get rich with Young Living and then buy a franchise. Is what I say. All right. So just a little about that. So which one would offer the best leverage for the average person? At this point, I would probably say I would lean more towards investments, but you need money for investments. You can't just make an investment. You need money to make money. And certainly another way of doing it would be network marketing. That would be another way. So only one profession can give you the opportunity to be your own boss and give you leverage with little or no risk, okay? And that would be low startup cost. How much does it cost to start a business with Young Living? Can somebody give me that in a comment? How much does it start? How much does it cost to start a business with Young Living? Think about low startup costs, Low overhead. If you have a business, no, Francine, try again. Good answer, but try again. Low overhead. Your overhead, you don't need a brick and mortar store. Nope, even lower. Nope. So low overhead, you don't have to pay for, no. Guys, come on. Yes, Michelle, $45. You can sign up with the basic kit of $45 and you are now a distributor with Young Living. Yes, you don't have any product except for Stress Away, but you can certainly start your business with Young Living with the basic starter kit. So talk about low startup cost, that's the lowest you can get it. Yeah, you need the class. Low overhead, your overhead is your home, right? You don't have a brick and mortar store. You don't have anything like that. So literally no overhead. It's amazing tax advantages. Anybody that knows this, it's so important to understand the tax advantages that you have when you're doing a Young Living business or any kind of multi-level or network marketing business. You can write off so many things that you can't otherwise. So it's really good for that. Training. I'm training you guys right now. Training is free. There's so much training in this company with this business. Every upline, every person who's doing the business is continuously training other people to do the business. So you're constantly, whether you're learning product knowledge or business knowledge or both, you're getting lots of free training. And a lot of personal growth training too, guys, because that's so important. And of course, extraordinarily income potential. There is such a tremendous income potential in this business if done right. Okay, so a franchise startup cost. All right, franchise. So let's look at this. Let's just say, it says it right there. So IHOP is the red. IHOP, it costs $1.7 million to start up an IHOP. Like what? It costs about $750,000 to start up a McDonald's. It costs about $35,000 to start up a Fit Body Boot Camp. And it costs $45 to $170 to start a Young Living business. Look at the margins there. Like, hello? That is crazy. Phone calls. Tonight everybody's calling me. Sorry. Okay. What is the minimum monthly overhead? The minimum monthly overhead. IHOP, the minimum monthly overhead is about $50,000. McDonald's, $50,000. Fit Body Boot Camp, between $10,000 and $50,000. And Young Living, $100. Like, ridiculous. So, if this image is not a clear indicator, if you really want to start a business and you really want to put the hustle in, because no matter whether you bought a McDonald's, an IHOP, a Fit Body Boot Camp, or Young Living, you have to do the work, guys. Nothing comes from nothing. And there's this misconception that starting a network marketing business, it's just going to be money in your pocket. And when it doesn't happen, the company doesn't work. No, you have to work. You have to work. We have to work, but it's a lower startup and it's definitely a monthly lower startup than anything else you can imagine. Okay, what is the income potential? Okay, so Young Living, Fit Body Boot Camp, McDonald's, and IHOP, the income potential for all these businesses is 1 million plus. So, I want you to really, really think about this. All the franchises, the startup cost is ridiculous. The monthly income is ridiculous, okay? It's between $10,000 and $50,000 a month. And you have to be there every day working the business 9 to 5. You have to be there, or if it's longer, whatever the hours are, the business hours, you have to dedicate your life to building this as a successful business by being physically there, which gives up the time freedom part. Now, with Young Living, you can still make the million. And you could be doing this from the luxury of your house, on your couch, on your phone, on vacation, on a plane, on a train, while you're going to and from your full-time job, while you're babysitting, whatever you're doing. You can do this business. You could do it on your own. Does it mean that you're not dedicating your time? Absolutely. You have to dedicate time to be successful. But the dedication is a lot easier than blood, sweat, and tears. It could be done sitting under a palm tree, guys. It could be done sitting under a palm tree, but it's still work. You still have to put in the work. All right, turn this around. Okay. Your income in network marketing is based on leverage and exponential growth. You gain more leverage and income as your network grows without additional effort from you. All right, I want to talk about this for a minute too, quick. So yeah, you make your own hours. So when we talk about you gain more leverage and income as your network grows without additional effort from you, I always tell everybody, I want you to see yourself in a park. I want you to see yourself in a park, and I want you to get on a merry-go-round, one of those flat merry-go-rounds that spin around, okay? And you're going to jump on. Now, if you jump on the merry-go-round, is it going to spin? Probably not. You're going to have to put some effort into that. You're going to have to put some muscle, right? You might have to run, hey Diane, and push it to get it to have some momentum to spin around. But now some kids in the park jump onto the merry-go-round, and they're going to help you push this merry-go-round around. Now the effort's a little less because you're all working as a team pushing the merry-go-round around, and it's starting to move and starting to move. Before you know it, you're all in the merry-go-round, a few push, and the thing is spinning like crazy. You gained momentum with a lot of people, right? Everybody jumped on and helped push this merry-go-round around, and everybody is spinning and spinning and spinning. That's leveraging. That's your momentum. That's your growth. Now, nobody has to put the effort in. Everybody's sitting there and enjoying the ride. I hope that analogy works and you get it, because it's so true. I want you to visualize that. Okay, now let's go back to the class. All right, sales versus networking. Okay, so we're going to talk about how networking works and how sales works. So there's something with referrals, bonuses, and shares. So in other words, if 6 people was to buy a product and it's $100 each, that's $600. They get 10% commission, that's $60. Okay? Then 5 people, 30 people buy 5, or I should say 5 people buy 30 products, that's $3,000. They get 10%, that's $300. 4 people buy 120 products, that's $12,000. They get $1,200 in commission. 3 people sell 360 products. That's $36,000 in sale. They get $3,600. That's 10% commission. So they get about $15,600 in sales will get them $5,160 in commission, basically. They don't get any bonuses, shares, no rank increases. So the total is about $6,000, and that's sales. Now, let's talk about traditional business versus network marketing. Traditional business is like where I work. I work for New York Life Insurance Company. So I have an employer. We have the CEO who makes a lot of money. We have the presidents who make a really good money. The VPs make a decent amount. The managers make an okay amount. And the general workers make nothing. And that's the way it goes. And so that you know, when bonus time comes around every March, you know, the CEO, the president, the VP are getting the higher bonuses, and the rest of us are getting just, you know, the scraps. Just real scraps. Now, network marketing business, everyone's at the top. You decide the income, the raises, the bonuses. Income and success are not dependent on where you are in the network when you're enrolled. What that means in a nutshell is, there is no president, there is no CEO, there is no VPs. You start a business, You start a business with Young Living, you share Young Living with everyone you know, people sign up, they decide that they either want to just be a product user or they want to build with you. They sign up and they build with you. What happens along the way is that you might get 1 or 2 people in your organization that are just going to really love it and embrace it and want to do this better than you or more than you, or for whatever reason they got the magic touch, the secret sauce, whatever you call it, and they bypass you, okay? So the whole traditional way of looking at the business now goes down the tubes, because you can be a senior star, an executive. You might have somebody who's a star under you that all of a sudden becomes a silver over you, and you're still a senior star. So the idea of that pyramid, or that people, that there's some kind of hierarchy, is no longer even valid when it comes to this business. Everybody's in to do the business for themselves, and everybody succeeds and fails, or succeeds at their own pace. I shouldn't say fails, that's a bad word. They grow at their own steps and pace along the line. So they may just bypass you, or maybe you just doing this part-time and don't really care, and you're happy being a silver, or you're happy being an executive, and the person is really needs the money and really wants to do this aggressively, and they become a gold, a platinum, a diamond, and they'll just go above you. So again, that pyramid, that is not really a pyramid, is it? So let's flip this around again. That's the difference between traditional business and network marketing. Okay, corporate headquarters provides foundational support, roots. So allowing your business to grow with unlimited expansion potential. So when we talk about this, we're talking about corporate headquarters. Corporate headquarters is Young Living, right? They give us everything. We don't have to really worry about it. They give us the website. They give us the advertisement. They give us all the information we can print and share. I mean, they provide us so many resources. They give us the virtual office that calculates our commissions and tells us what we're making and the OGB that we have. We don't have to figure out. We don't need to keep all this paperwork. We don't need an accountant. We don't need any of that. We have Young Living that provides us the products. They provide us all the material and the videos, the education. They do it all. We just have to share the products with people. They are our roots. They help us and they support us. Here is a list of people who you might see familiar, just looking around. You know a lot of these faces. And these are people who are all doing network marketing. They all believe in the power of being successful and investing in some type of network marketing business. It may not be Young Living, but they're doing something. This is another way. And if you read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, it is amazing because it really does explain it well. And you get to see for yourself a lot of why rich people or wealthy people, successful people choose this route, especially when it comes to doing your taxes. Okay, would you be willing to trade 7 to 10 hours per week on a side hustle for 2 to 5 years to build your dreams if I could show you how to do it? I'd like to know. So, I started out 4 years ago, and I don't have a lot of time. I work full-time in Manhattan, 9 to 5. And I work on my husband's business, and I do all his stuff too. And I did Young Living. I put in a couple of hours every single day. I am a solid silver, and I actually have a gold above me. Okay? She was below me. Now she's above me. So I just raised the gold. What does that mean? That's amazing. That's ridiculous. I did this in less than 5 years. I have leveraged this business. I have income coming in every month. Whether I choose to do more or less, there is income coming in, and it keeps growing. So it's so important for you to understand that if you would just to put in 2 hours a day, an hour a day, 7 to 10 hours per week, you can actually change your life. your income potential, like ridiculously so. But you have to love the products, and you have to believe in the products, and you have to know that when you're speaking about them, you're coming from a place of truth. Okay, so what's the 40-40-40 plan? The 40-40 plan is your typical job. You're working 40 hours a week for 40 years for 40% of your income. That's why when I said earlier, when I retire at 55, I'm going to need to bridge the gap, because I am going to lose 40% of my income once I retire. And that's the truth. So is the 40-40-40 plan for you? Now, what if you had one job and you quit and you changed to another job that you liked? It's still the 40-40-40 plan, guys. The only way you get out of that plan is to do something different, and that's your dream job. That's where you find something you love and you go with it. That doesn't mean you have to quit the 40-40-40 plan. You still keep doing that, but you got to have a side hustle. You got to have a way to get another source of income to come in. And when that income starts to match your 9-to-5 income, then it's time to reevaluate where you want to be and what you want to do for the rest of your life. Network marketing professionals. Okay, so direct sale population, retail, almost 19 million people are involved in network marketing industry in the US alone and growing. Direct sales provide flexible entrepreneurial opportunities for all ages. And that's the truth. Most growth within wellness and service. Here's the thing, guys. How many of you look around on Facebook, social media, Instagram? What are you seeing? You're seeing health, wellness, essential oils, CBD oils, diet, exercise, healthy eating, clean products. The world today, even today at the supermarket, when you go to the supermarket, they're trying to sell you products that are now they're trying to say, this is, sulfur-free, this doesn't have, any kind of chemicals in it. It's a cleaner product. Everybody is looking to live a healthier, cleaner lifestyle. So the health and wellness industry is growing and growing and growing. We are in a company that has exactly what people are looking for. It's just your job to let people know that we have it. And you can succeed. What would you look for in a network marketing business? Okay, so again, when you're looking for a network marketing business, there are certain things you should be looking for. You want a company that's extremely strong, stable company with longevity, and has consumable products that work. Can give you long-term residual and passive income. Business can be sold for profit just like any other. Can be passed down to the next of kin. It does not dissolve upon death like jobs do and many private small businesses. Has all small business tax advantages. You get to create its value. No limits. No boss to cap your earnings. Guys, it's all up to you. That's right, Don. It's becoming a movement. So when you're looking for a network marketing company, you want to look for these things. And guess what? Young Living has all of these things. Some network marketing companies don't allow you to roll over. If somebody passes on, it doesn't allow you to give the company to the next of kin. I don't know if Lisa's still on this, but if you're still on, you really need, I know you had someone in your downline that had a small business and she's no longer, she's not around anymore. You need to find out, because the next of kin can get that leg. It's important for everybody to understand that, and Young Living does do that. Another great thing about it is that if you don't want to do this business anymore and you have a great leg, you can sell that for a profit. You can sell your leg for a profit. What an amazing way to do it. So this is a wonderful business. Young Living is strong because it is a stable company. It's been around. We're going to the anniversary this summer, right? At convention. So it's so important to understand that it's a stable company with longevity and it has consumable products that work. They have to work. You can't get into a business where products don't work, because it's just not going to be good for you. It's not going to be good for the people to trust you. All right. What would you look for in a network marketing business? This is your business. Your success is determined by you. No employee headaches, no customer service headaches, low startup costs, low reoccurring monthly overhead, unlimited revenue streams, help as many people as you want, training that takes all the guesswork out of what you do and when you do it. This is what you're looking for. So, this is your business. How are you doing it? You don't want employees. They give you a headache, right? And this is a business where you don't have to worry about employees because everybody works for themselves. No customer service headaches because you don't have to be the customer service. Customer service is Young Living. They call customer service of Young Living directly to get the assistance they need. I love to give my team great customer service. I always want to help them, but I help them in conjunction with Young Living customer service. Low startup costs means you can buy a basic kit for $45 and now you are a member and you can start selling Young Living because you are a distributor. I don't know any business that you can start at $45. Low reoccurring monthly overhead. Your overhead is your Essential Rewards order, which is $100 a month. That's it. That's all you're required to spend monthly in order to maintain commissions of any kind. Unlimited revenue stream. Help as many people as you want. The more people you help, the more people you share Young Living with, the more you're going to get revenue. It's kind of how it goes. All right? Training that takes all the guesswork out of what you do when you do it. I'm training you now. We're training each other constantly. We train with products. We train with business. We train. Okay? And Young Living has a lot of training as well. How does the business work? You get paid to refer to the company. You do not have to buy products or sell to friends or anybody. I don't have a garage of premium starter kits. I don't have a basement filled with thieves cleaners or Savvy Mineral makeup. No. You become a wholesale member. You value the concept of feeling better or living a purposeful and abundant life, and you refer to the company. And they compensate you for whenever you share your passion with other people. It's that easy. You get paid. You get paid for everyone you refer to the company. Every time they make an order, through 5 levels down, everyone on the 5 levels orders, you make a commission. Okay? You get all of this as long as you're active. Ordering member on every calendar month at 100 PB minimum, to be explained later, overhead. So, you do not need to know every product. You don't need to know every product. We have so many resources. We have so much education out there. You don't need to know every product. You just need to share the ones you love, and then people sign up like I did, and you start using the products and you find out what works, what doesn't work, what you like, what you don't like. That's just basically how it is. Always training and learning. It's a good thing. Right, Mary? The tax benefit is ridiculous. If it wasn't for Young Living this year, my taxes would have been a nightmare. Thank you, Young Living, because this was a bad tax year, and we did so well because I had this to add on to our other stuff. Okay, what do you mean by 5 levels? So let's talk about the 5 levels. Okay, level 1, you refer and enroll Mary. Okay, level 2, Mary refers and enrolls Kim. Level 3, Kim refers and enrolls Alice. Level 4, Alice refers and enrolls Mike. Level 5, Mike refers and enrolls Sam. So guess what? You're going to get commission on Mary, Kim, Alice, Mike, and Sam. Like all of them. There are no limits to your business. So you can have as many levels as you want. You see there's 5, 5, 5 all the way across. How do you get paid? Many different revenue streams. There's 2 categories. Passive, money you get whether you work or not. Long-term income starts on day 1. Bonus and shares can be one-time or monthly, usually requiring direct action to get starts from day 1. Let me just try to do that because I think that's convoluted. Okay, so your passive income is once you build an organization and you have people underneath you that are building as well, there's a check coming in whether you're working or not. Okay, I was on a cruise, I came back, and one of my girls hit gold, and I have passive income. I have income coming in all the time from my legs. All the people in my organization that are doing the business, I get income from. So that's my passive income. My bonuses and shares are based on once you reach a certain rank. So once you reach a leadership rank, anybody else that's a leader under you or in your organization, you get bonuses and shares for that. So that's when you want to train people, because you want to train people to be like you so that you can succeed, they can succeed, and basically you train to help them succeed. And when they succeed and win, you win. It's just kind of how it works. So everybody wins. And so that becomes, again, your passive income. It's really easy, but it means you have to put in the work. All right, passive income at a glance. It's money that you no longer have to work for. Like I said, I'm on vacation, I came back from vacation, and there's a whole bunch of people enrolled in my organization. I didn't do any of it, and I'm gonna get an income from that. It comes every month, whether I'm working it or not, I get a check in the mail. Here's some ways that you would get passive income. Your pension is passive income. Your retirement, your IRA, your 401k is an example of passive income. Your Social Security is passive income. Disability, stock market dividends, money earned from networked franchise business model, monthly profits from real estate investments. These are all different types of passive income. Passive income potential. In order to make $1,000 per month in passive income on just your savings account, you need to have $1.2 million in cash in the account, assuming a 1% interest rate. Guys, I'm going to say that again in case you missed it, because it's so important to understand. In order to make $1,000 per month in passive income on your savings account, you would need to have $1.2 million in cash in the account, assuming a 1% interest rate. You now have an opportunity to make a tremendous residual income without age restriction, college, huge amounts of savings first. This business is also immune to stock market fluctuations because it's not dependent on the stock market. It's dependent on you. The power of network marketing. Residual and passive income comes from receiving a percentage of the monthly orders of everyone in your network through 5+ levels. By leveraging the power of network, you benefit from everyone's efforts, not just your own. Imagine the potential, guys. Just think about it. And there's so many bonuses too. So there's cars, luxury cars, all expense paid vacations. I want to share a little bit about that. So as soon as, first of all, there's a lot of different incentives going on even now. So if you sign so many people, there's an incentive going on with Young Living. There's all different things where they're giving you cruises, they're giving you money, all kinds of stuff. But here's the nice part. As soon as you reach certain ranks in the company, you right away get free stuff. Like, so when I hit silver, and I maintained my silver rank, they flew me to Utah for free, put me in a suite. I got to spend 3 days there with amazing people just like me, like-minded people that love the products, that love the company. We got to go to the farm, the lavender farm. It was beautiful. We had dinners. We had a gala. We got so many free gifts. We got a great swag bag. I mean, and it was just amazing. Beautiful dinners. It was like ridiculous. They really rolled out the red carpet. I didn't have to lay out a dime. It was all free. Now, Diamonds just got back. They were just in Seville, Spain. They were all in a hot air balloon. How many of you saw that? They were all treated to hot air balloons in Seville, Spain. It was gorgeous. So they got to spend a couple of days in Spain. There are trips. So when you hit Diamond, you get different places. Every year they go to different countries. So this year it was Seville. But I'm Silver. When you hit Gold and you maintain Gold for 3 months, they send you to Iowa, the Iowa Flats Farms. You get to spend a couple of days in Iowa. Again, all expense paid, the farm, the hotels, dinners, galas, all that stuff. Then when you hit platinum, you go to Ecuador. Like, it's ridiculous. And you get to see the farm in Ecuador. And again, all expense paid. Guys, they have cruises, they have incentives. It's so worth it. If you just put a little effort into it, you all can do it. I did this for kicks and giggles. Look at me now. I did this joking, and look at me now. So to say that it can happen, it can so happen to all of you, but you have to want it. You have to want it. All right, let's turn this down. Okay, healthcare statistics. Healthcare industry annual revenue is $2.5 trillion. Money spent on alternative health is $34 billion out of pocket. 38% of Americans have expanded their health spending beyond Western medicine and doctors. The top 4 leading causes of death in the U.S. are due to lifestyle factors and stress. So, when you think about this, people want, need, and are spending their money on effective, non-toxic wellness alternatives. You already have it in your hands. But you need to be able to tell people that you have this, because you don't realize that not only are you helping someone that is probably desperate to try to find alternative care, but you also have an opportunity to grow your finances in doing so. Wellness industry and network marketing. The richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else looks for work. Doesn't it just make sense? You need to look for networks. When you're in a network, you grow an organization, you become friends with people, you're all working towards a common goal, you're building relationships and loving each other and wanting all the best for each other. You're all working as a team to go in the same direction. When you're looking for a job, no one really cares, because my 9-to-5 job, nobody cares about nobody. Everybody's out for themselves. Nobody cares, and if you get promoted, they hate your guts. So it's a little different. It's a little different. Young Living Essential Oils. Okay, so it's privately owned global company established in 1994. Over 600, which is more than that now. This is an old image. Over 600 wellness products divided into 3 basic categories: oils, supplements, and personal home and care. And now we have more than that, because we have the whole skin line and baby line and makeup line and all that stuff. The company concept to provide the tools necessary to live a lifetime of wellness, purpose, and abundance. D. Gary Young, founder of Young Living Essential Oils, dedicated 35 years of his life to mastering farms, mastering distillation, and mastering testing. Learning from the masters all over the world to become the world leader of essential oils. Young Living is the #1 company in the world. It's the company that hospitals use. It's the company that people that know better, do better, will use better. You know, everybody knows if you want the best, you have to spend a little bit more money, because you're going to get top quality. No other essential oil company comes close to Young Living. They can't. They can't, because they don't have the resources to do so. Young Living goes where the plants grow, not just brokers. So we own our farms, right? The farms and distilleries: Utah, Idaho, Ecuador, Oman, France, Australia, Hawaii, Egypt, Croatia, Canada, and more. And it keeps growing. Every time you go into the virtual office, you sign into Young Living, then you can read about it. You can read about it in the newsletters. I mean, so like if I was at the Essential Edge, right, guys? You get the Essential Edge, and you would open it up, and you can read about the farms. Say hello to Bella Vista Farm, where they're going to have bergamot, and they talk about the farms. So look at the newsletter each month and see where the farms are at and what we're doing and what Young Living is doing. It's ridiculously amazing, and it's impressive. It's really, I'm honored to be part of this company. It starts with a seed, and then nature's living energy gets delivered to your front door. So, people in the news, who is using Young Living? Who is using Young Living? A lot of movie stars are using Young Living. What's her name from Grey's Anatomy? She does a lot of speaking for Young Living. She speaks about them all the time. So, if you look around, everybody does. As a matter of fact, so I'm a big fan of Train, the band Train. And Patrick Moynihan, the lead singer of Train, is a Young Living member. And I've gone to see them a couple of times at Jones Beach. And about a year ago, my friend got tickets to go see Train at the Paramount in Huntington, New York, up in Long Island. And she also had a meet and greet. So we had great seats, and we had a meet and greet, and I got to meet him in person. So you know I put highest potential in my back pocket. So when I went up and met him, I said to him, I'm so excited to meet you. Now, everybody said they were excited to meet him, and everybody in front of the line kept telling him how much they loved his songs. And I love his songs, but I said, we all know we love your songs because we wouldn't be here otherwise. But we also love Young Living, right? So I pulled out highest potential. I'm like, did you put your oil on before you started the concert? He's like, oh my God. We had like a 15-minute conversation. He's putting the oil all over him, and he's telling me how much he loves Young Living and how amazing it is and how it really helps him get focused and how he really needs his oils before he starts to sing a concert. Like, ridiculous. So I want you to just pay attention and look around. There's so many famous people that are using Young Living products. So let your friends and family know about that. Like, say, I'm not alone. I'm not crazy. There are so many people that love it. Why partner with Young Living? Proven track record, seed to seal, reliable customer service and support, most pure researched essential oils, wellness products on the planet. The market wants what Young Living has. They do. We see it every day in commercials, in the supermarket, everywhere. They're all trying to copy us. There's a million essential oils all over the place now. They don't even come close. Okay, taking action steps. So, how do you do this? You enroll a wholesale member and sign them up for Essential Rewards program. You start up, and that's your startup and your overhead costs. So, if you wanted to do this business and you're not really doing it, if you're not a member, which everybody in here is a member. So, if you're not a member, you could sign up with a basic starter kit of $45, or you get a premium starter kit, which is $165. Most people sign up with a premium starter kit. And if you are a member, then that's how you would get someone to sign up. You're taking advantage of Overhead Essential Rewards program. This is the best part of it, right? If you're going to build a business with Young Living, you need to be a product of the product. You need to be using the products. You can't just sell Young Living and not know what the hell they're good for, or how they smell, how they feel, how they work. You need to be using them. So in order to really do this, you should be on Essential Rewards. The other thing about Essential Rewards is you need to spend $100 a month anyway in order to get commission. So that's your overhead, right? That's your overhead every month. So why not sign up for Essential Rewards, spend your $100 a month, get the products each month to start making the necessary changes in your life, ditching the chemical products for the non-toxic products. And now, not only are you covering that, you have your overhead, right? You're using the products. You're going to get points towards free products. You're going to get flat rate and reduced shipping. You're eligible for all the commission and bonuses. So getting on Essential Rewards and making that $100 a month investment is the best way to do this as a business and not have to worry about missing out on any commissions or bonuses if you do share the products with other people. Get trained. When the why is strong enough, the how presents itself. So get trained. There's a Living Fierce Club that people could sign up for. That's part of my Tri-Harmony group, but certainly anybody can sign up for that. There's step-by-step business training. There's events. There's industry training. You could go to GoPro, go to Eric Worre's events. You could read the premium, the first year career. Make the commitment to your success and run with it. Okay, and here we have the share group, which is amazing. There's so many amazing groups on Facebook that you can tap into. The importance of training. Every job, profession requires some type of training, right? Every job does. Helps you get more done in less time. You can duplicate this model, important in networking finances, in franchises. Shows that you are committed to your success, increases your confidence level, helps you reach your goals. Who gets trained? Everybody gets trained. Athletes, contractors, piano tuners, park rangers, lawyers, doctors, plumbers, electricians, firemen, librarians, teachers, administrators, pilots, business professionals, employees, staff. So why wouldn't you train? Why wouldn't you train yourself? Why wouldn't you get the training to do this business right? Okay, I can skip this. Okay, step 3. Start working your 2 to 5 year plan. 2 to 5 years, why so long? What are you doing today that will positively and drastically change your financial health in 2 to 5 years from now? You have to start somewhere. You start getting paid from day one. Invest the 2 to 5 year focused years to create your wealth. You have to start somewhere, and I'm a big believer. The first year I started doing the business, I did share it with a lot of family and friends, and a lot of people did sign on, and a lot of those people that signed on no longer are part of my team. They did fall out. Some did hold on, but most fell out. The thing is that I planted a lot of seeds the first 1.5 to 2 years, right? I was constantly sharing Young Living. I was constantly telling people about Young Living. I was constantly talking Young Living. I was constantly sharing my products with my friends and family and anybody I'd meet. I posted on Instagram. I posted on Facebook. I'd share every which way. So what happens is when you plant the seeds and you're constantly showing it and you're consistent every single day, being consistent and showing up, people see you as the oil person. They see you as the person, the go-to person. So the people that have been watching you for 1.5 years, that have been seeing the little things, all of a sudden may have one of the issues you kind of talked about in one of your Facebook posts or in something that you said. And they might reach out to you and be like, hey, are you still doing the oils? Are you still doing the supplements? I really need to connect with you. So you have to plant the seeds, guys. So that takes a good year. You're going to sign people up, but once you start planting those seeds, it starts to come to fruition 1.5 to 2 years later. They all start coming out of the woodwork and they start reaching out because they see that you have not wavered. You have to be consistent and not waver for the long term, and you will start to see things change in your way. Okay? Alrighty. Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, Oprah Winfrey have the same amount of time as you and me. So what's their secret? Turn an 8-hour workday into an 80-hour payday. It's simple. Use the power of leverage. Everybody wins. There are so many hours you can personally work that puts a cap on your income potential. But what if you had 10 people working at the same time as you and you got a small percentage of all of their efforts 24/7? Now, if you had 10,000 people working at the same time, can you imagine what your income would look like? When do I get my startup costs? For under $350, you get a premium starter kit, essential oil desk reference, a Gary Young book. You get Think and Grow Rich. What do I get with my reoccurring monthly overhead? You get products, business training, mindset coaching, health programs. You get all that stuff because there's always somebody training you. You get coconut money through simple, achievable goals. Become a star, get paid $200. That's $50 premium starter kit. Okay? Good, Mary. Don't give up. So, a star, you get paid $200. That's amazing. Your premium starter kit is now free. Produce an organizational volume of 500. That's 4 people plus you. Help your leaders become stars and everybody wins. So let's get more stars. If you're watching this and you're on my team or you're not sure, you want to get your people, if everybody built stars, you would all have amazing income. Everybody would leverage. You choose your income. Your level of desired income determines your plan. What do you want to do? Be an entrepreneur, more family time, enjoy some luxuries, vacation, pay for products, hobby income, replacement income, wealth, philanthropy, peace of mind, stepping stones for your dreams. Okay, income disclosure statement. I guess you guys all have the income disclosure statement, so I'm not going to go through that right now. I just want you to know, so your level 1s, you get 8%. Your level 2s, you get 5%. Your level 3s, you get 4%. Your level 4s, you get, and then it goes down. Your level 3, 4, and 3, 4, and 5, you get 4%. And bonuses you get once you're a leader and you grow leaders under you. I'm trying to keep it simple and short. What's the catch? Understand the more work, less pay in the beginning leads to more pay, less work in the end. In the beginning, the hustle is real, and the more you do it, the easier it gets. Must be willing to trade some TV, computer, internet, recreation time to build your dreams. Must want more than just trading your time for dollars, which is a typical job. $1 million success secret, just do it and never give up. You have to start somewhere. This is the moment to join a global community of people living their dreams. Exceptional business, perfect timing, outstanding support. Don't let people who are not doing it tell you it's not possible. It's already being done. Be part of the success story. Okay? Here's a snapshot of Young Living Growth's. $1 billion in sales in 2016 and 17. These are old charts, so you know it's more than that now. Okay? 3,000 global employees, 5.6 million members, 18 corporate and partner farms, 15 offices, 220 essential oil and single blend, 600 individual products, over 250,000 lives changed, saved, and empowered in 2017 by the Young Living Foundation, because we have an amazing foundation that helps people that just don't have the help, whether it's slave trading or illness or don't have housing or schooling. Keep it simple. Become a wholesale member. Qualify for everything, including all bonuses and residuals, by making at least a $100 reward order every month. Teach others to do the same. Support your product users. That's basically it. There's a place for everyone in Young Living. Lead with us. Product users connect. Okay. You're worth it. This is the time to start building your dreams. We have a better way. Who do you know that can benefit from this information? Join us in breaking the mold and creating epic lives. All right, guys. That's basically my business presentation. I hope you found it useful. I'm really, I love this group because this group is not me speaking to my team. This group is me speaking to the masses. Everybody in Share Group are not all underneath Kathy, right? We come from all over the country, different parts of the world, and we're all in this for a common goal. We love the company, we love the products, we love what it does, and we love the business aspect of it because it's really incredible. So start sharing. If you're watching this, start sharing your products. It may be the best thing that ever happened to you. I promise.